Special announcement. I did say in a live earlier last week that once I'd hit 500 subscribers, I would do a free giveaway. This giveaway is only open to UK residents because I'm not made of money. So basically what you need to do to be in with a chance of winning is on this video, comment the word subbed. Obviously make sure you've already subscribed to the channel, and what I'll do in the next video is just select a name at random and that person will get some goodies to help with your reselling experience. To brutally misquote the Black Eyed Peas, I got a feeling today's going to be a good day. Good morning, you lovely lot. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Dave Keith. This is Avernus Biker Lifestyle. I am forcing myself to be absolutely buzzing this morning because I got a bit too much of a late night last night, which is not a good idea on a school night. I'm going to have very little waffle at this section, so I'm just going to get you straight in there, strap the GoPro to my backpack and see what we can find at the giant car boot. Let's get in there. How much are your wee games?
£1 each.
You do 6 for a £5?
Yeah.
Thanks, lovely. Cheers.
How much are your records? £1 for the albums. Yeah. There's some little singles and they think
How much is your turntable?
it's a £5.
Right, okay. Yeah. Another £5 back. Thank you. Probably giving you back in a minute. Sorry,
Yeah,
save your bag. I'll just stick it. Yeah.
Can I take them out? Can I take the rest of the is that alright? Yeah. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. I'll put 150.
How much is a VHS player, Paul?
£5, mate. Fully working, checked it yesterday.
Yeah. It's just 3.
Do 4.
How about your typewriter?
£5.
I'll take that as well.
Thanks, mate. Thanks,
Oh,
man.
sorry. Sorry.
Some change.
What do you want?
52. Is it 150?
How much are your headphones?
Sorry?
How much are your headphones?
£5.
Right, I'll cover it. Have a look. Yeah. Cheers, mate.
Being used. Well, it worked, but we've never had it.
Yeah.
What's that?
That's a £5 I owe you.
£5. Right, so there we go.
Thank you very much.
You.
Have a good day.
Thank you, you too. Size 10s.
Smashing.
They're K gags, they're 15 and the rest are just 10.
Yeah. How much have you got in your leathers?
How much?
Yeah.
Tenner? How many rips in? It's just I don't think so. Just check off behind the back. Yeah. I think what size they are packaging.
Yeah.
I think so. It works.
How much after for it?
£3.
Is it 2?
Okay.
Smashing. How much is the organ?
15.
15.
never been used. That's how it's been.
Yeah, see, yeah. Best laid plans. How much are your boots? How much is your stereo, pal?
15 quid pal. Everything's working but there's no remote. Well, I've left it at home.
Yeah.
Just realised.
You did 10 with no remote.
12 mate, it's yours.
Can't grumble with that.
That's my stall money, that.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Cheers.
Nice
Cheers.
one, thank you.
I wish I brought mine. No, it might be in this one. I think I've put all the foreign ones in here.
So I'm going to make some options for people to come in.
How much you got now, pal?
Sorry?
How much is that?
Tenner. Brand new, mate. New.
Cheers, buddy. How much are they, pal?
I know nothing.
Deny all knowledge.
Is that with that? No.
No.
Is that Eden's? Eden's? Oh! Yeah,
What's
mine.
5 on them? All of it.
How much is that? Thank you very much. Well, the giant car boot just went Supermax. Damn, that was busy. It was definitely a buyer's day today. There's a lot of the sellers actually having a bit of a moan. So there was a lot of them and not so many buyers, but it's great news for resellers. I've bumped into a couple of people again that follow the channel, so if you saw me today, hi, hope you got on really well. Actually, I had 4 trips back to the car with full trolleys. They just cut the grass as well, so all the grass was catching up in the wheels, and it was like plowing a bloody field with that trolley, but we soldiered on. Now, I was actually going to go over to another car boot about half an hour away from here as well, which I've been told is very big. Perhaps not quite as big as this one, but certainly worth a visit that I haven't been to before. But because of the amount of stuff I've picked up here, it's going to take me a couple of days to get through it all anyway. So I'm going to get all this home, go through what I've got as usual. I might do it by images rather than pointing the camera at the item this time, because I've got that much stuff laying it out. It's just going to be untidy and whatnot and confusing. So I'll take some pictures and then edit the video together, show you what I got, how much I paid for it, and how much I'm expecting to sell it for. Let's get this lot home. And we're back in the room. I thought I'd do something a little bit different with the with this video today. Rather than lay all the stuff that I've got from the car boot out and go through it one by one, I'm going to put some images somewhere around the screen here and go through it that way. Hopefully this works and we'll see how it goes. So just going over to the computer screen. First item, these are not necessarily in any particular order of pickup today. It's just as in how I put them on the shelf kind of thing. Goodman's CRT DVD combi. You've seen me pick these up in the past. This is a 14-inch and this model is unviewable. It doesn't really matter, to be honest, because obviously the reason I picked this up is because it's a CRT monitor and they always sell well to retro gamers. Obviously we'll check this out. There's a few marks on it and whatnot. Just at the top there's a couple of marks on the casing. The screen's in good order though, so that should sell through pretty quickly. Paid £10 for it and I'm expecting that to go out the door for £50 plus postage. Next up, JTS bike pants. I always like picking up bike gear when I can because it's something that I know quite a bit about. These are in excellent condition. adult size, very good quality brand. I paid £4 for those, and I should quite comfortably be expecting £25 for those. Next up, this is probably going to be the pickup of the day, a Technic stack system. I've seen these sold separately, the individual decks, for around about the £25 mark. I paid, including the speakers, which I'm going to list separately and I've pictured a little bit later on in this kind of camera roll, if you will. I'm going to be listing each of these separates for £25 each. Friends DVD box set, you've seen me pick these up in the past. Paid £4 for this actually. Lady took a bit of a punt on it. The box is a little bit tatty, a little bit feathered around the edges, but the discs and the jewel cases are in absolutely perfect order. So I paid £4 for those, and that's a comfortable £25 plus postage. Next up, Sony CD Walkman. This was a bit of a steal actually. I think it was about £2 or £3 I paid for this, and the listings, some of the listings for the box ones are up to £100. This one there's nothing with it, just the player on its own, so I'm going to pitch it at £45. I'll be quite happy with a return on that. I've picked these up a few times in the past as well. The Sony CD dock, it's the older connection for the iPod dock, but you can get converters on eBay quite cheaply, but I'll probably just sell this as it is. Paid £3 for it, and that's £15 plus postage. Realistic transistor radio. These are really good news actually, because I've been sending a lot abroad. I'm not entirely sure the reason why, but Old Tech still sells very well. This one is in mint condition, box with its manual. It looks like it's never been used. I paid £2 for that, and that's a comfortable £10 plus postage. Moving on, it's not often I'll pick up tools because it can be a very fickle market, but torque wrenches are something that I've picked up a few times in the past, and they always sell really well. This particular one is by Draper, and the model is 3001A. Paid £5 for this. It looks like it's been barely used, and that's easily a £25 plus postage. Now, if you've been watching my videos for a while, you'll have seen I've sold one of these just recently, and it sold within sort of like a day or two of it listing as well. It's very quick. This is the Pure Kronos CD. This is the alarm clock radio with a CD player in it. Obviously Pure is a pretty well-known brand for DAB radios. So this one is a little bit tattier than the last one I had, which I got I think around about the £40 mark for. And there's no remote with this at all. I'll give it a clean up and make sure it's all ship-shape Bristol fashion. I need to look back on the video on this one. Paid £3 to £5 for it, and I'm going to be listing that for £30. Probably going to add some postage on that as well. Wii games, I'm kind of contradicting myself on other videos where I'm saying I'm not picking up media and then end up picking up a load of media. Paid £1 a piece for these Wii games. Dead easy to ship and very cheap, easy to pack. So I paid £1 a piece for them, and depending on the title, I'm looking at £7 to £10 a time with those. So, and there'll be 88 pence to send those out as well. Robert CD radio. This one didn't have its remote with it, but I'm not too bothered about that. The Roberts brand is a very good one to look out for actually. In this particular instance, it's a DAB CD player. It's also got SD and USB kind of features as well. Paid £3 for it, and that's £40 plus the postage. VHS players are still very good sellers. This one is the Samsung, I did actually write it down somewhere, Samsung SV251B, really good condition. I'm pretty sure I've got the remote with this as well. So this one I actually paid, again, £3 to £5 on it. Don't know much to the cross if I'm a couple of quid out on those, and that's £35 plus the postage. I sell VHS players quite regularly. One thing to know on those, make sure you test them. It's important that you test all electricals anyway, but on some VHS players they can chew tapes and whatnot, so you need to make sure everything's tested before it leaves yours. Standard board game pickup, Triominoes. This is a good solid seller. I've sold the many different versions of this Triharmonics game in various conditions. Even the ones that are really tatty and really cheap looking, you can still fetch £10 plus postage for. But this one is slightly better than your bog standard. I paid £2 for it, and I'm going to be listing it for £12 plus postage. I have a sneaking suspicion this is going to be the fail of the day. This is a Remington Envoy 3 typewriter. I got a bit giddy, if I'm perfectly honest, and I paid a £5 for it, and then noticed there's a little bit of damage on the case, and the comps on it aren't great anyway. So again, it just emphasises a point: you've got to do your research. So I paid £5 for this, and I'm going to be listing it for £25 plus postage. Probably going to have to take a bid on that. These speakers actually came with a turntable that is listed, is mentioned shortly. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do with these because they just look terrible, and it's not the best of brands in the world anyway, the turntable. So I might just either bin these, send them to a charity shop. I'll decide anyway when I come to listing the rest of the stuff. Penguin biscuit barrel, standard. I do like my biscuit barrels, although it does make me nervous sending them out because they're fragile, obviously. You've seen me list the gingerbread ones just recently, and they sell really, really well. But this Penguin biscuit barrel, paid £3 for it. I'm going to be listing that for £15 plus a postage. These were a bit of a Brucey bonus. These are Hitachi surround speakers. When I picked up the Kronos DAB radio, the chap actually said these speakers go with it. They don't, but I wasn't going to argue with him. So these speakers, they owe me nothing literally, so I'm going to be listing them for £10 and see what happens. Moving on, this is a Karcher SC1. It's a steam cleaner. It looks looking like from the kit, I didn't notice when I picked it up, that it's got everything apart from the hose. Now, I've had a quick look and the hoses aren't that expensive. This has never been used according to the guy, and I'm inclined to agree with him because it's in absolutely squeaky mint condition. It comes with all the accessories and the owner's manual, obviously apart from the hose. I paid £10 for it, and because of the condition, I'm going to be listing that for £45 and probably stick the postage on that as well. Bowls are something that I usually like picking up because quite often they'll get underpriced. Now, without doing the research, these have got stickers on saying Kent County Bowling Association. I'm not sure whether that will complement the price or whether that will hinder it. So I'll do, before I list them, I'll do a bit more research into the background of these particular bowls. But there's a set of 4. I paid £5 for them, and they'll be getting listed for £40 plus postage. Obviously, because of what they are, they're quite heavy, so it's going to be quite expensive. Well, it's relatively expensive to send them. I think I took a picture of the back of the side of it. Yeah. When you're looking at bowls, this is the brand to be watching out for. It's Henselite, Henselite. The most common size is a size 2, but they come in various sizes. This is a size 5. So Henselite is the brand to watch out for. I mean, if I'm perfectly honest, it's probably the only brand that I am familiar with. There may be other brands that are worth money as well. So if you see any Crown Green bowls, do your research, guys, because there's money to be had in them. This was a cheeky little find from the guy I picked up a couple of the other Sony bits from. These are brand spanking new, never been opened, Video 8 tapes for Sony. These are obviously for old style camcorders. Because it's really old tech now, these are getting quite hard to come by. So I paid, how much did I pay for them? £1 a piece. I think you might have taken £2 for all 3 actually. So I say one's a pack of 2. I think it was £2 for both, if I'm honest. So that £2, I'll probably list them all together to maximise the price, and it's £22 there. This is a turntable I mentioned to go with those tatty speakers. It's a Ferguson turntable. I've sold a few old record players just recently for quite good money. Obviously, the better the brand, the better the price. I had 2 Sony ones that went for 60 to 70 quid. This is probably a cheaper brand, but still a nice vintage bit of kit. So the record player I paid £5 for, and I'm going to be listing that for £30 plus the postage. This is, I'm pretty sure this might even be sort of like new vintage looking kit. This is a Ferguson quartz clock radio. I do like the old radios as well because they have a tendency to fly off the shelves quite quickly as well. So I paid £2 for this clock radio, and I'm going to be listing it for £10 plus a postage. A bread and butter item, but nice decent profit in there. Sony headphones, these are in absolutely spanking condition. I think they've had little or no use at all. These particular ones are the wireless headphones, obviously, and the model is MDR RF811RK. Again, I can't remember specifically. I'll have to look back on the video how much I paid for it. I think it was about £3 to £5, and they're going to be getting listed for £20 to £25 because they're boxed and they do look brand new. And last but not least on this particular video, Technic speakers. These ones are model SBCH730. The comps on them are a little bit all over the place actually, but because of my standing on eBay, I tend to sort of like command the higher end of the price ranges. I'm going to be listing these for £45 to £50. I hesitated there because I was looking for a cost price, but these are the speakers that came with that stack system. So there's four levels in the stack and the 2 speakers. So each level I'm looking at listing for £25, and say the higher end for these speakers £50. So that's £150 off £12. The maximum end it's going to be, I'll probably have to take a bid or two on those, or maybe send the offer out, but whichever way, it's going to be a really good return on 12 quid. Special announcement. So just to confirm, you need to be typing SUBBED, capitals, lowercase, doesn't matter, in the comment section of this video, and that'll enable me to do the old magic trickery. As part of the selection process, only one answer counts, so it doesn't matter how many times you put subbed, only one of your entries against your username will count, so you can't cheat the system. Thanks very much for sticking with this video to the end, guys. I really appreciate all your support. It really makes a bit. We've had a massive influx of subscribers this week as well, which only tells me that these videos are having a bit of an impact and hopefully helping somebody out there. So it really is a massive compliment to me and really is appreciated. Thanks very much again, and I shall see you in the next video. Bye for now.